At one point, sort of 6th round, 7th round, things seemed to be going well. And from where I was sitting, I could see it looked like, Virgil, you were grumbling at him a little bit, and you were sort of a little bit of like grumbling back. Were you trying to tell him something? What was going on with that?
No, it wasn't.
I could see that Ward made a little bit of a face like, don't worry, I'm good, type of thing.
No, absolutely not. No grumbling. Probably a necessary exchange. I felt at that time he was ready to go over to the other side. I could see him starting to quit, trying to win and just settle in for maybe trying to line a lucky punch and a knockout. His whole style started changing. He started getting a little tentative, and I wanted to remind Andre that he would keep coming, and then he would keep chunking them, so to speak, but he was leaving himself open more and more and more to counterattacks, and if anything, I think that's what I pushed.
Andre, after your fast start, over here, it seemed Kessler came back in the second round, and it was pretty much toe-to-toe at that point. At what point after that, which round did you feel like you were starting to control the fight?
I felt like I was in control pretty much the whole night, but I think probably about the 5th or 6th round, I could sense that he was still going to swing. He was still in the fight, but he was kind of giving up mentally. It was kind of the Joe Calzaghe scene again, where he kept throwing, but you could tell that, man, he's not as confident as he was in the first bell ring. And they say some guys are the most feared, and some. I think I'm the most underestimated fighter in the game. I don't know about
not anymore. Not anymore.
I don't know about after the night, but I think that up until this point, I'm the most underestimated fighter in the game. People see me on the outside, and they see one thing. They minimize my style. They minimize me. And then they get in there, and they're like, this isn't what I signed up for. And by the time they figure it out, it's too late. And that up until this point, that's been a huge advantage for me because, I just patiently and quietly just say, okay, and then I get in there and I do my thing. And again, by the time they figure it out, it's too late.
Did you feel that Kessler underestimated you tonight?
Oh, absolutely. Now, let me say this. I know he trained hard, and I know he prepared. He's a champion, but I've been around boxing a long time, and you can get the sense if a guy respects you or not. He just thought I was a young kid, just happy to be here, just happy to be fighting for a title, but there's no way that this kid with 20 fights is going to beat me. And that was the same mentality that his promotional team had. I mean, why would he believe I was going to beat him? But I had other plans, and God had other plans. So